Hello. We're getting ready to go outside. I have all the things out in my car that I brought from the storage unit yesterday. Except my cat's coming to just say hi first. Hello. You look scary with your face that close to the camera. All right. I'll be right back, okay? You gonna take a nap? He's old. That's my old man. Hi, Mom. We're gonna go out to the van and look at all the stuff I brought back from the storage unit. How do I give Sam some skitchies? Is that better, buddy? He's kind of stuffy. Hello. Hang on, I'm gonna turn you guys around. We're gonna walk out to the van. Got my ice water. It's a little warm. I'm up here in northwest Ohio. I'm in northwest Ohio, and it's a little warm out, but it's nice and sunny. And so I went to the storage unit yesterday, and I was just throwing stuff in my van, and then I got to looking, and I'm like, there's way too much stuff. So we're gonna pick what to put in the sale tomorrow, and then some of it I might donate. Maybe we'll save some of it for another sale. There's a new thrift store here in town that helps support our homeless shelter, but the shelter also gives out meals every day to even people that aren't staying with them. Anybody can just go and get a meal there. So most of, if I have something to donate, we take it there. I don't know where to start. You know what? Let me start with something gigantically big that's going to be an absolute pain in the butt to ship, but I will if somebody wants it. Oh, that sun is bright. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around. Hey, Noel, how are you? Welcome in. I'm going to do a live sale tomorrow on District, and so today we are trying to decide what to put in that sale. So it's got to be all vintage stuff. This is, what is this from? It's a completely unused package. The box not in the best condition. It is Libby Products. That's what the box says. You can see there's, at some point it's water damaged. It was like that when I got it. So I don't know what was on there, but I've got this. It's 4 trays. Let's see. You have to all 4 trays and 4 cups. Do you think we should put that in the sale? The shipping's going to be wild on that because it's probably at least, I don't know, like maybe even 10 pounds by the time I get it packed. So that's one option. And then we have lots more options. Okay, let's look at the complete opposite of that. Oh, where's that little doodad I had? Oh, I had a little teeny tiny little set of dice earlier. They're here somewhere. We just gotta find them. Is that? No, that's a Hummel. Oh, maybe I put it over here. There it is. Look at this, you guys. They're teeny tinier than the little chickens. Do y'all remember the little chickens, the little white plastic chickens that were like smaller than my thumbnail? These things are like, there's my thumbnail. There's the dice. They're like 4 or 5 millimeters. Yeah, but look, it gets better. There's a magnifying glass on top of the box. Okay, so that's a yes. So we're going to put the dice in the sale tomorrow. All right. I had a pink bag. I was going to put everything in. But you guys, look, this is the back of my van. Like, there's like no room for even a single passenger in the back. Because between Girl Scouts and shipping supplies and inventory, and then I like yarn, so I buy a lot of yarn at yard sales. So there's always yarn in my van for me to work on. Okay, but now we got to find the pink bag. Did anybody see it? I just had it. Oh, you know what? Where did I lined it with bubble wrap and everything. So where did the pink bag go? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. You want to see my garage? That's what my garage looks like. But now I'm wondering if I brought the pink bag in here. I see a pink bag, but that's not the one. It was an empty one. All right, plan B. What's plan B? We'll just use this bin, I guess. You know, Noel, some days are better than others, hon. Right? I know you know that. Okay. You have one of those little, the little magnifying box. Is that what it's actually for? Because, I mean, this is how I got it with dice in it. But, I mean, it needs washed. Y'all can see that. I don't know what that scum is on there, but okay. So, we'll add the dice in the show tomorrow. What do we think about this? Dried flowers in this pretty frame. And it's signed Lillian. It's... I know. I knew you would understand that. I knew it. Okay, this sign is like sticker is like totally faded, and I can kind of see in the sun it says Osaka, and then something in Japanese art, pressed flowers by Lillian, and then it looks like a phone number. But that, well, you guys can see that is very, very, very much faded. But do we want dried flowers that are framed in the sale tomorrow? It's a decent size. So I would say the center of that's like 5x7. So probably the outside of the frame is an 8x10. Lillian Vernon, I don't think so, because it's like said something about in Japan, pressed in Japan on that label that y'all can't see, but if I put it in the sunlight, I can see it. Do you think so? I thought so too. So, all right, let's bring that one. Okay, and then this piece of glass. So, help me with this. This is the lightest weight piece of glass I have ever picked up in my entire life, and I kept checking to make sure it wasn't plastic. I mean, it's glass. It's definitely glass, but I've never seen one. I've never picked up a piece like this size and like this pretty, and it was so light. And it's not like paper thin either. I mean, does anybody know why that would be so light? Anyhow, I have this glass bowl, and I don't know what it is. It's Fenton looking-ish, but I don't think it is, because I don't recognize this feather and flower pattern. So, but we can put that in the, we can add that to the sale tomorrow. What about George Briard? Do you guys like George Briard? Because this piece of glass I have from him is like 15 by 15 square. I can't even get it all in the picture. It is opalescent on the edges, yeah. Yeah, but I don't think it's Fenton. That daisy at the bottom is throwing me off. But I don't, again, the texture and the feather and the flower pattern, I don't recognize as one of theirs. Moonstone. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to keep that. So we'll leave that in the box then. What about this George Briard? I mean, it is gigantic. I'm going to hold it up next to my head so y'all can see it. Because isn't that what we do? I know that sounds bad, but it's really not as bad as it sounds, I promise. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to turn you guys around. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put this next to my head. Y'all can see how big it is. No, you can't. You can't even see me because it's so weird in the light out here. What about this? Now can you see me? It's gigantic, y'all. It is huge. It's 4 square serving dish. I forget what they call this fruit pattern. So what do we say about George? Are we putting George in tomorrow? I think I need about 20 listings. Usually is so mod. Okay, we will bring that. That's gonna be a pain to ship, but that's okay because I always start with like one huge gigantic item anyhow, so that'll just be my very first. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I know that. Oh, it's not as bad as it sounds, I promise. Y'all are probably just like shaking your heads right now. Okay, what about this guy? So it's got the little ring in the middle. The bottom says Kerware, Kerware, Kerware. oven proof, dishwasher proof, USA. But then it's got this little Fenton early opalescent ruffled edge bowl dogwood pattern vintage. Really, it's Fenton for sure. I like to think I know a lot, but I don't know it all, right? All right, so I will make sure and mark that as Fenton dogwood. Very nice. Thank you for looking that up. I appreciate it. If you guys aren't following Noelle, by the way, Farm Girl Scavenger, hit her up on Instagram. Noelle, are you still on YouTube? I haven't seen anything. Definitely follow her on Instagram, though. Working and trying to multitask. Oh, no. Yeah, it always sounds worse than it is, right? What do we think about this little serving dish? Do we want to keep this in? About 120-ish. No way. Do you want to know what I paid for that? $1. So I probably won't charge that much to get started in the auction, and then we'll see how it goes. I'll make sure and advertise that, though. You guys, I am so cheap. Like, when I shop, there are very few things that I pay up for. And if I have paid up for it, I remember exactly what I paid for because it was more than $1. I tend to buy things in big bunches. And, okay. I'm so sorry to hear you're sick. I hope you're getting better. I tend to buy things in lots, like either at like estate sales or auctions. So I try and get it cheap, as cheap as I can. And sometimes I don't know what I'm buying. Like, obviously, I had no idea that was even Fenton. I'm going to set this one aside. This one does not sound too exciting, but that can go to the thrift store, which will be cool. Let's go see what else is in this bin back here, because there's some dolls. And I haven't done a lot of dolls. So you guys tell me. There's these little dolls that somebody crocheted a bed for them. Yes, you can't see that, can you? Either you can't see it or I can't see it. You can't see it. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to take you all over to the side so we can see. Getting better. Yeah, I know you're cheap. I remember you telling us how to get free stuff. Yep. We got to make the most of this, right? And pass the savings on. Now, there are things from time to time that I have sold at their full value. I'm trying to dig out a pile of baby doll clothes in case you guys want to see. Oh, sorry. I promise, again, nothing broke. Get your shipping done. Oh my gosh. It was good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, friends. I'm going to turn... Oh, I dropped the baby dolls. They're tumbling everywhere. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around. Okay, so I've got a handful of dolls. This one, she's been loved. She has been loved. So I wasn't quite sure what this is either. She's like no markings. She's got little dimply knees. And then there's this one that looks almost like her, but like it's like her big sister. But they both have the eyes that lay down or close when they lay down. But she also has been loved, but not quite as loved as her sibling there. And then there's all these homemade clothes. Sleepy eyes, thank you. And this sweet baby has sleepy eyes too. And she looks like she has not been loved much. Her body is kind of squishy, where these two gals are a little bit hard. Like this one, you can squish her belly. So, what do we think? Like one whole lot with all of the clothes. Some of them are homemade. And then I've got these two little minis. And I don't think any of these clothes fit the mini dolls. Let's see. What do they have with them? They have overalls. No, it's a bag with some clothes in it. This friend looks like she could have used a little bit more hair. Poor thing. And then let's see who else is in here. Oh, she's got something that came out with her. Oh, she's got a little outfit on. Oh, I think it's a little purse, maybe a diaper. No, it's a purse for her. And there's an extra dress. So this reminds me of like it used to be the bottle, like maybe it was a bottle of lotion or soap, and then it's been crocheted into a bed. So do we put these in the show tomorrow? Like all 5 dolls in one lot? Or should we do big dolls and little dolls? Should we do any dolls? Do y'all like dolls? I've never sold dolls because I typically don't buy them because I do get kind of creeped out by them. But I'm willing to bring them. Y'all let me know. I'm going to leave them here with the Libby plastic that nobody wanted either. And no worries if we don't put them in the show because they get donated to a good cause. We have a charity thrift shop here. So those are there. And let's see what else was in here. I've got a little blue pottery basket. Y'all might have seen some of this stuff the other day if you were with me. And then I found this the other day, you guys. Okay, it's English leather, but look at what they wrote on there. All my quote-unquote only uncles wear English leather. And then there's the inside of it. There's 2 bottles that are full in there aftershave and cologne. So, do we want that? I know this piece down here is Fenton. Let me show you that. Since we got the other piece of Fenton, we probably should throw this one in there too. So this one is Fenton also. I don't have my light with me to see if these glow. You can smell the old leather. Or English leather, I mean. Okay, I just combined Old Spice and English leather. But yeah, the English leather. I don't know that I would recognize that one, but definitely the Old Spice one I would. Yeah. Should we put that in the sale? Is that something that y'all are shopping for? I'm going to add this one. And I think we decided to use the bin on this side since, like, you know what, you guys, I had that pink bag. It was all ready to go. And I have no idea what I did with it. No idea. By the way, I'm just trying to get ideas of what you guys would like to see in the show. There's no pressure to buy them. The show's tomorrow night. Obviously, there's no obligation to buy anything that you vote for. Just whatever you think would be good to have with us. Look at this little girl. I could not find her anywhere online. Now, she does have a little smudge of something right there. I'm guessing it's paint. She's got some mesh and gold glitter wings and a Lefton sticker on her bum. But the halo's a little worn. And she's got some holly berries. So she goes on a candlestick. And there's her Lefton sticker. What does it say? Oh, patent exclusive Japan. Okay. So I only have one. I know these usually come in pairs, but she's the only one I have. So, okay, we'll put her in the show. And then, what about all these plates? Do you guys ever pick those up? Like this one says Limoges, France on the back. And I don't know what that says. Ooh. What does it say? I can't read the signature and it's not